Okay, what we've got here is a 57 Chevy with the Vintage Air Gen 4 system, and we're going to see what this takes to install it up under the dash. Now, I don't have a dash pad, or not a dash pad, but a firewall pad in. I do have this Dynamat type sound deadener in there. It's not very thick though. It's maybe a little bit less than 1/8 of an inch thick. I don't think the firewall pad would make much of a difference. I've had this thing in and out a couple of times, but I wanted to videotape it because I know everybody's got questions, and here's how difficult it is. So what we got is the Gen 4 system. I've removed the center duct. There's only 2 screws holding it on, and I don't know how helpful that is, but it does make it just a little bit easier to maneuver. I've also taken loose the computer from the top. It's just a little bracket, 2 screws, one in the front, one on the side. It'll be easy to get to later, so this can move around. And removing that bracket so this can move around seems to be a necessity. I've tried it with this on, and it's very difficult, if not impossible. I don't know. So what we'll do is slide this up underneath the dash. Now for this bracket here, there's 2 brackets, one here, one there. And make sure that's tight. Okay. 2 brackets, one here, one there. For this bracket here, I've removed the little captive nut, and I've actually welded a stud to the inside of the firewall since my firewall is somewhat smooth. So that's going to make it a lot easier to believe, or unless you've got an extra person to help you. So let's take this and we'll try to slide it up underneath there. And the main thing we want to look at is looking through the dash, through the holes in the dash, these hoses or these lines, fitting them up through the large hole in the firewall there. So I'll kind of slide this up underneath here all the way to the right, and I'm looking, and what I want to do is move the computer out of the way so it can slide back in there. Looking through the clock hole, I can see my lines, and we are up under the dash. Okay, so now if I line my bracket up with my stud, we are on the stud, and I can let that hang. Yep, that's not going anywhere. So now what I'll do is take the bolt for the other hole, or the other bracket, and put it through the firewall. And if I put it in from that side, I can actually hold it with my right hand, look through the duct hole here, and this would be helpful with a helper butt. I think that's got it. Let's see if we can tighten it. Second bracket bolt is finger tight. We are on the stud all the way up against the firewall. Now there's another little bracket here that is going to mount and kind of snug that up a little bit more. Put that on in a minute. But I still have to put the nut on the stud. But now let's show you what this looks like from the firewall side. Now, I know what you're thinking about the duct hose. These are the defrost duct hose. Haven't cut them yet. I wanted to get everything up underneath there first so that I can see exactly how much to cut off, not take a chance on cutting them too short. Now I do have the rain gear wiper system in this. And let me see if I can get a close-up of that. Sorry for moving the camera around so much. So let's see. So if we look up under the dash, let's look through there. You can see, what can you see? You can't see anything. But the stud is, there's the computer. You can actually put the computer back in place, put the bracket on, that's no problem. And there we can see the stud right back there, waiting to have the nut put on. The rain gear system, everything does clear. Can't get a good view. Once this is hooked up, it's gonna clear by about 1/8 of an inch up in there, and I apologize, can't see that. But no problems on the passenger side. Everything looks like it's gonna clear by 1 inch or better there. Let's go to the firewall side. And here we can see the lines poking out where the Vintage Air plate will cover that up. That's all, guys. Got any questions, let me know.